I'm pretty sure every series I've ever done on this channel, after we get eliminated by the Cavaliers, we end up facing them in the regular season the next year, and I make a big deal about it. And guess what? We're going to do it again. The Cavaliers eliminated us in the second round this previous season, but now we're kind of running through the league. Even though I'm not going to show you our record, I'm going to show you it after the fact to build up suspense or something, I don't know. I've been watching a lot of movies lately, so the suspense is on my mind. But we're going to be playing the Cavaliers here today, and when we combine our record that we currently have, that I'm not going to show you, on top of, I don't know, maybe we'll win this game, maybe we won't. Are we the team to look out for in the Eastern Conference right now? I mean, we could be, I don't know, maybe I'm just building up something that isn't really there. But we're going to start this in the second half, because playing an entire game of 2K, I don't know if I can do it at this point. What are we running on this one? Well, the play screwed up, but then I got Jason Tatum matched up with Nick Stauskas, so we can just barrel right through him. You'll notice that Tatum has like a lot of silver badges at this point for like, I don't know, finishing and stuff like that. The dude's pretty legit of an inside scorer, and the mid-range and the three-pointer have progressed. Marvin Bagley was not exactly doing much on that defensive possession there. We're going to talk about Bagley's defense once the gameplay portion of this video is over, but he wasn't very good on that one. What's up with all these full-court passes, man? Is this how the Cavaliers are going to beat us? We're just going to fall asleep after we make a shot, and then they're going to kill us that way? I had Richardson open for a second, but you'll notice Richardson's being defended by Kelly Olynyk. So of course I got to attack that one right away. Olynyk's not able to keep up with him, and that one worked out pretty well. Play calls in 2K are tricky. Something that I really wish 2K would improve on, the playmaking, or the play calling, because a lot of the time the plays just don't work, or they're really slow, or something freaks out at the last second. What am I talking about? Olynyk just hit a three. But on that previous one where Richardson hit the three-pointer, it worked out pretty okay. The pick and roll with Kyrie, we just screwed up on that one. I was not very good with Tatum on the initial coverage, and then I should have taken control of Aaron Gordon to provide help because it was like Tariq Black chilling in the corner. He's not going to do anything at the three-point line, so I'm going to blame myself for that one. We're attacking Olynyk once again, but I think they switched. They actually didn't, but Jason Tatum wants to run into the referee. So this is going really well. Luckily enough, I just hoisted up and it goes in. So there were a couple of moments here where I thought the CPU was just going to pull right away. But as long as they don't hit me with some crazy three-pointer right now. Okay, that went pretty well. It's a one-point game in the fourth quarter. I think we have a chance here. Jason Tatum at the small ball 4 is working out pretty well against them. Now it's the fourth quarter. Now it's time to see if we're going to finish this out or if we're going to blow it in some way. Am I running Aaron Gordon at the 5? No, I'm not. I have Biyombo chilling in the corner or whatever. We used a lot of spread pick and roll, which is what I do in every basketball-related thing that I ever do with 2K or whatever. Everything related to 2K is basketball-related, so I don't know why I said that. Kevin Love's open. Defense was... it was okay on that one. You gotta give some credit to the Cavaliers offense. They have a lot of talented guys. Do I run with the LeBron not shooting the ball storyline? Because I did that in a previous Knicks series. I did it when we were playing these guys in the playoffs. I don't think I'm going to bother with it on this one, but he doesn't do anything in this game for some reason. That's a spread pick and roll for you, leaving Fournier wide open. I would like to say that I practiced some of the guys' releases to where these three-pointers are actually going in this game, but I don't recall actually doing that, so for whatever reason we just got fortunate. Kyrie Irving is now switched on to Marvin Bagley. The initial play was for Kemba Walker. We're going to scratch that immediately because Kyrie's got no chance at all of dealing with Bagley on the low post. I'd say this game is going pretty well, except for this moment right here, which is peak CPU. I block the shot, and Kevin Love picks it up immediately. He makes a bullet pass to Kyrie Irving, and it all happens within like 1.5 seconds, to where I have no chance of reacting to it in time. They provide the help on Bagley, which is the smart thing to do. But unlike Biyombo, he's actually got abilities to attack the rim. Doesn't go in that time. LeBron could actually do something on this possession. He doesn't. Just passes it off. Kyrie takes it. What is this? 2K and 2 straight possessions with missed shots? It's actually what I strive for with my sliders in this game, because it actually kind of annoys me when me and the CPU just trade baskets back and forth all the time, because, I mean, that's not how actual basketball is. But even then, we shot like really well in this second half to where I'd probably want to turn it down moving forward, but it's tough to get the sliders just right, you know? Kemba had to provide help because I screwed up the initial pick and roll coverage. Looking back on it now, Gordon and Richardson sort of just switched, but I wish there was a way in 2K to like quickly tell your guys to switch on a screen rather than like go into the gameplay settings and make it to where every screen is a switch. Also, this is the worst possession ever because what the hell was that? I wanted to alley-oop to Gordon and I figured he was going to roll to the rim and he never did, on top of me not being able to score with Kemba initially, and this play is it's just a clown show. It gets worse though because I tell Kemba to cut, it doesn't work, but then I go to the basket anyway, so I made the spacing worse for myself, and then I said screw it and I just drove to the rim anyway, which is like the nerdiest basketball joke you can ever possibly make. Tatum's pretty open. I could shoot a three-pointer, but I really want to score with Kemba Walker. Are you freaking kidding me, Kemba? What the hell was that? Have you heard of a layup? You go up with that, you just continue your momentum forward like Kevin Love just did. That would have been the first time I ever actually scored with Kemba on a basket. But as a result, I end up looking like an idiot. LeBron bailed me out with a really bad foul that he should never have fouled me on. And even with all the weird stuff that happened in this game towards the end, we're still going to walk out of here with a win. So, that went well, and I've been teasing just how we're doing on the season here. If we give this thing about 5 more seconds, I think, then we'll find out. Our record is currently 21-9. We're doing pretty well. There's a dog in the background. We're going to get through this together. We're the 2nd seed in the East, and what's actually crazy is we're really good on both sides of the floor. 4th in offensive rating, and then, what is this? 9th in defensive rating, if I know how to count, from 30th to 22nd. So we're not really one-dimensional. We can do it on both sides. And I think a big reason for the defense is Marvin Bagley. 3 blocks a game. Jason Tatum also has a block a game for reasons that I don't know, because I'm pretty sure I've never touched his shot blocking once, but whatever. Let's find out what Bagley's doing, some of these performances. 1 against the Phoenix Suns, 20 points, 11 rebounds, 5 block shots, even though all these are going to be offensive highlights. Also, this game was technically played in Orlando, but I'm using Phoenix Suns arena footage because, well, I have no good reason. I just, that's what happened. Bagley, I've mentioned before how I do think he can grow into our best overall player. You can make the argument he already is, given what he does as a scorer, a rebounder, and as a defensive player now with the block shots. He also had a really good game against Miami, but I don't have the stats for that one. It was like 15 points and about 14 rebounds, something like that. Tatum's the scorer. Gordon is the defender, playmaker, good rebounder. But Bagley's the dude who's right now averaging, 15 points, 11 rebounds, and 3 blocks a game. His offensive game may not have taken some huge jump in his 2nd season, but his overall game has. So I have to think, if we don't win the championship this year, which I don't think we will, I don't think we're that good yet, but you never know with 2K. I do think we will see in his 3rd season the offensive game really take off, and then he will undoubtedly be our best player. I mentioned Aaron Gordon a second ago. We'll look at him. 14 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists a game, 1 steal, almost 1 block a game. It helps that I've been working on his defense in the training thing for quite a while now, so he's actually grown into a good defensive player on top of doing everything else that he does for us. So Gordon, he's pretty much realized, what I wanted him to be. He can still get better defensively and become a better shooter, but Gordon's pretty close to what I want him to be. So 21-9, we're looking good. Just got to keep on keeping on.